Oh my goodness, we are live at the Big Festoon. This isn't just any normal conference. This is a show. If you truly want to be a business that is out there, that is going up, is growing, is a bit weird, wacky, and actually embraces all of that about yourself, the Big Festoon is something for you. We're going to give you a glimpse inside, and don't worry, we're going to tell you how you can be at the next one. Closed mouths don't get fed, and there is not a closed mouth in this room, I can guarantee it. It's a wrap. Hello and welcome back to the Big Festoon October Spectacular 2025. I'm joined by the glorious Leah. Hello, my lovely.
Hello.
How are we doing?
I'm doing really good.
Yeah?
Really good.
We're nearing the end of day 2.
Yeah.
It's been a lot.
It has been a lot. I think I'm just starting to process some of it now.
Okay.
There's been a lot going on, a lot to think about.
Incredible. So for those that don't know, tell us who you are and what you do.
Okay, so my name's Leah. I'm a comeback story coach, and I work mainly with mums who have been broken basically by painful change, whether that's loss, divorce, just anything really that's kind of changed the future they expected for themselves.
Wow. How did you get into this world?
Oh, it's a long story. It's a long story, but I guess my inspiration is my daughter Maggie May, who was born in 2016 with leukemia, and sadly we lost Maggie when she was 18 months old. And yeah, it's just my way of honouring her legacy, her memory, and bringing Maggie into my day-to-day life in a way that I can.
It's really beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. I mean, I'm very fortunate, and sometimes I feel bad for being fortunate. But
never don't.
How
do
you go from such an incredible experience, an emotional experience, to turning it into something so beautiful and helping so many people that are going through this daily?
I guess there's no go. There's no like travelling. This is my experience. I am bereft. I'm in I'm every day faced with the grief and the loss of my daughter, and bringing her siblings up without their sister. So I'm not. It's not a destination I've moved away from. It's something I've learned to carry with me.
Yeah.
So I think that for me has been very healing, and that has been a real motivation to help other people with that as well, because it is a sink or swim kind of situation. This is enough to break you, and breaks many people. But there's just kind of, the only choice is for it to not break you, and in order for it to not break you, you have to find a way of bringing them forward in your life, I think. So in terms of losing my daughter, bringing her forward in some way in my life, making her life have meaning, and helping people to also find some kind of meaning in their experiences as well, and bring that forward powerfully into a new version of yourself, because I don't think you have a choice. You can't stay in the old version of yourself, and I guess that's where the comeback story comes from, because you literally are coming back from the brink, and you no longer fit into that version of yourself before version of yourself, before something tragic, or something that's just completely changed.
Well, like you say, is ultimately when you first start that journey into motherhood, whether it's your pregnancy, surrogacy, whatever it is, you build mentally the future. Walking them down the aisle, all those things, don't you? So, like you say, there's a whole moment there, that a whole realisation of coming to terms, and you don't come to terms with that in one day, and just all of a sudden you go, I get it now, because all of a sudden there'll be milestones that you'll come to that will rock the boat, and it's the tools, I'm presuming, that you have discovered yourself and then have put together to allow people to let the boat rock, just don't fall overboard. It's that moment. Just
creating enough space in that boat for you to stay afloat. That's all you need, and enough kind of resource in there, like you say, the tools. For me, it's very much about body work, so somatic healing, nervous system regulation, because when these huge things change, like the whole narrative of our life, everything we were expecting, our sense of safety completely changes. And like I said as well, our identities completely change, because who are we now? Like our past doesn't kind of quite make sense anymore. Our future's completely different to what we expected. So who am I now? Like, what do I do with this huge experience, and where do I channel that energy? So I really like to support people to kind of take something from this painful experience, transmute it back into the world, into something new, so it feels like you're kind of feeling empowered. Well, you are feeling empowered, because actually this isn't happening to you. This is a part of your life, and you have some control, and there's lots of things you can't change and can't do anything about, but there are also lots of things you can do to bring some ease into your life when you've gone through difficult things.
And sometimes there's still family members, like I picked up on the fact you said there are siblings involved, so obviously I don't know your story, whether Molly May was the first child or last, whichever way round, but there is still a journey there to be taken, that, like you say, it's not just you, it's a whole family, it's a whole, and that ripples as well. It does affect everyone in so different ways. Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you for listening.
And we're going to grab all those details, because it's so important for us to be able to share that and put them below as well, so that families that are going through that, you have that person you can reach out to. Leah is right here and has those tools and assets that you can utilise to step forward and live that life, the best life you can live, in a way you can do it safely as well. What brings you along to the Big Festoon today?
So I think Danny's amazing. I'm definitely someone who I thrive off the energy of others. In terms of, people like Danny bring out the best in me. That's probably the best way of saying it. And it's just this sense of, she's just really inspiring. I wanted to be there, be part of the kind of journey that people go on during events like this, because you are connecting to your purpose, connecting to your why, and also you're coming up against the barriers of, what's stopping me? Like, some of this I might already know, so why am I, what's stopping me from being here? Sorry, from reaching the goal I've got? Like, what's getting in the way? So I think coming away and these immersive experiences where you have no choice but to really face, what's going on for you, and get inspiration from other people and really align with your purpose.
And this is a very open space and things, isn't it? So actually, we can all quite honestly say, I've got this problem right now, and there will be someone in this room that can go, have you thought of? And you think, oh man, no, I hadn't. And it is that. It's not, dipshit, like, you should have done this, or have you done it? Why haven't you tried this? It's like, have you thought of this? Because you might get 5 have you thought ofs, and you can go, that one doesn't really align with me. That one, okay, that's interesting. Actually, I've got options here, like, and I can see what one vibes with me and things like that. Has this been your first festoon?
It's my first festoon. I saw Danny Wallace at Susie Ashworth's event in September, and I was like, I want some of that. I want to go and experience the whole experience. And like you say, it's all about, it's not just the content and the speakers, it's about the interaction and the sense of community. Because I think, exactly like you just said, there's so much that we can take from others holding up a mirror to our own experience. We remember, actually, I'm not alone in this. There is always a solution, and there is support out there as well, because I think we can often feel very alone in our problems and not realise that actually there's so many people who are really chomping at the bit to kind of help other people.
Absolutely. And it's not always necessarily the people in the room either. We're here to build our businesses, grow our businesses, but not necessarily direct with those people in the room as well. It's those who know and that they know, and things like that as well. And I know we've come to the festoon and met people who have shared us on to other people, who have shared us on to other, and then all of a sudden the next festoon they're here because they're like, oh my god, we heard about it, and it's just an amazing vibe. So Leah, thank you so much for joining us. Like I said, we're going to grab all those links and things, stick them in the show notes below. I'd love to hear more in the future. If you're at the arena with us, it would be amazing to have you there. Catch us up, tell us how things are going as well.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Thank you.